DreAllDay.com.
What's going on, everybody? Dre Baldwin with DreAllDay.com. This week's motivation is about time. I've talked about time many times in weekly motivation. And this week's, we're talking about it from a completely different angle, which is this. Time is both your friend and your enemy. Your friend and your enemy. And you need to understand the dichotomy. You need to know when to apply which one in your life. And I'll talk about that in a moment. But first, let's talk about why this is what it is. First of all, time's your friend is because we talk about discipline. I talk about discipline a lot. It's one of my key points of work on your game. Discipline is showing up and doing what you're supposed to do on a consistent basis, which takes time. It takes time to build discipline. It takes time to show your discipline. It takes time to see results from discipline. Therefore, when you're a disciplined individual, you can't go and say, well, when am I supposed to get these results? I've been working hard for a week. I've been working on my game for 3 months and I haven't gotten that much better. The players will say that to me sometimes, basketball players. You got to put in discipline for a long, extended period of time before you see results, and keep putting it in after you get results to continue seeing those results. The thing about discipline is it is closely related to time. You got to put time in. You got to be patient with doing it in order to see those results, and keep putting in that work over time to keep getting the results. But here's why time is also your enemy. That's why time is your friend. Okay, discipline makes time your friend. What makes time your enemy is the fact that you don't know how much you got left. See, it's like that hourglass, with the sand at the top and then it's going down to the bottom. All of us got one of those hourglasses for our lives, but none of us knows how much sand is at the top, and none of us knows, well, we know how much is at the bottom, right? We call that our age, but we don't know how much is left at the top. So you might be 15 looking at somebody who's 40, like, man, I got a lot more time than them. But look, you might only have till you're 25. You might only have 10 more years left, while the guy who's 40 might have 40 more years left. He might live till 80. You might only live till 25. Yeah, you're younger than that person, but you don't know how much time you got compared to how much time he got. So you can't think just because you're this or that or this age or from this place or you do these things, take care of yourself and this and that. Anything can happen where all of that can be over that fast. This is why time is your enemy. This is where a sense of urgency comes from. Understanding what I just told you as an absolute truth. We all know that there have been people who didn't make it to a certain number of age, even though they were young at the time that it happened. So all of us got to have a sense of urgency to work against the fact that time is going on us. It's running on us at all times. And we all know that. Time is taking to watch this video. This is why I talk on my podcast about making investments in yourself. The right investments with the little bit of time that you have, because we don't know how much it is, to make sure it pays off. Now, here's the key. Because sometimes when I give these points and I explain these two differing positions on the same topic, people say, well, how do I know which one it is? Right? How do I know when to use this one, when to use that one? Well, you're not going to know by watching the video. You learn by experience and by living life. I'm explaining these to you so that you understand there's one side and another side to the exact same point. So time can be your friend and your enemy at the exact same time. It is your job to go live life, develop wisdom, but through experience, and know when to use which and when to ignore which. That's your job to do. That requires thinking. You can't do that while you're watching YouTube, so let's end this video. Work on your game. DreAllDay.com.